How's the energy level? Still good? All right. Hi, so I'll tell you about my mentorship experience in the past three months. This is me. I'm Roxana. I'm a designer with a product visual design background, and I've been doing UX for around 4 years now. I'm passionate about what makes good design, user empathy, bringing humor into my work wherever I can, and yeah, just concepts, if there are anything to, yeah, just great concepts to discuss. I've been starting with this presentation thinking of not only my factual experience, but actually a bit deeper about what is mentorship and basically what makes or breaks a mentorship, which is something I would love to discuss with you as audience after my presentation as well, to get some new insights. So I've joined the Ladies That UX mentorship program both as a mentor and as a mentee. As a mentor, I thought, well, I could offer advice whenever, something about UX or UI feedback is needed, basically tell more about research methods and do some design critique, offer help, and listen to my mentee to the extent that I can. And the goal of my mentee was basically to kind of bridge the gap from being a visual designer into doing more UX and going into a UX career. So she really, she said, yeah, I've read a lot about UX, but I can't really step outside the box, and by the box she meant doing more UX in her daily work. So we had a first session. It was mainly an introduction. We got to hear more about each other. I got to hear more about her actual goals, and we discussed a little bit about some designs. By the second session, she showed me a couple of visual designs where she was struggling with the solution. So my advice to her was, can you maybe take it a step back where the visual design layer and the polish of your designs will not prevent you from thinking about different things and coming up with some solutions. So try to sketch something. I showed her paper prototyping, so something that she could try out. Approach some people in a cafe with your prototypes, see what they say. You can buy them a coffee, buy them a sweet cookie, and they'll be fine. And we basically said, okay, I'm also interested to hear if you would like to set up some milestones for yourself, because it's a 3-month program, so I'm curious to hear where you want to improve. And she mentioned that, well, she wanted to do quite a bit within these 3 months, and as a and basically we said, all right, I offered her some different resources and things that she can do. I wrote down this document with milestones. All right, so we're all set, and let's just make an appointment for next time and see where we can have a third session. And unfortunately, by the third session, I could not get a hold of her. I sent her messages, I sent her emails, and she would not reply back. So it got me thinking that, well, maybe sometimes it just doesn't work out as we've planned, and that's fine, because you get to learn from it. So it got me thinking a bit. Okay, I started reflecting upon my style, and if there might have been something that I did that I could have done better or different. And yeah, it got me thinking about this guy. Anyone remember who this is?
Your best friend.
So it got me thinking, like, yeah, was I being too much? Was I being the Clippy of mentorship? Was I just popping up, offering too much help? Did I share too many resources all at once? Or, you know, was it me, or were there also other factors? And in order to answer this question, yeah, I'm gonna share with you my experience as a mentee before that. So as a mentee, my goal was to become more strategic in my work, to start planning activities with the team, to better encourage collaboration, and yeah, get more buy-in, get to lead more by research. And I was matched with Anushka, and she's a senior interaction designer and a freelance consultant in both user research and coaching teams to be more innovative. And we had a really nice click. So to share a bit things that I've achieved with her help, and I'll tell you a bit about how she helped me, basically. So she helped me to better organize and promote usability testing in the company, and that was by just sharing her examples of daily life situations. She told me what things I could try out to bring more people into the research process, how to present test findings for higher impact, so little tweaks here and there, tips of how to make it more engaging for people to look at feedback. She helped me you know, like document my success stories in UX and present them as a case by giving me feedback on my presentations. She gave me an advice of how to train my colleagues to become interviewers. And we managed to achieve this. I actually made developers talk to our customers within the same week. And yeah, she gave me tips on, okay, do a quiz, make them pair up, practice, you know, just make it engaging. And I really wanted to plan and facilitate a design thinking workshop for a long time, so I came up with a plan for myself and how I want to do things, and she was there for me to yeah, just give me her opinion on timing of activities, add some of her experience, and we made it better together in consultation. So what I learned from her mentorship style, I think applies pretty well to maybe some of the things that I could have tried in my own mentorship style. In any case, it worked for us. So yeah, for us it really worked to be easygoing. So we didn't really set formal milestones. She was just there for me as an advisor, as a counselor almost. I was the one choosing the next adventure, so I was the one setting up the tone, and preparation from my side here was really important. She was always empathetic and a really good listener. You have to be mindful for the other person's moods, and yeah, just let them talk about whatever they choose to talk. She showed me examples from her daily work when I needed help, and she shared with me training materials when I needed a starting point. She gave praise and shared her personal experience in the matter, and she asked me for advice in return, so it was really like a conversation between two professionals. And yeah, she had the counseling attitude, just easygoing. Is not about reaching something necessarily, but it's the way we take our time within the process. So now, having learned from what breaks a mentorship and having had a good experience with a second one, I think I have an idea of what makes a good mentorship. And yeah, that's foremost a counseling attitude instead of that of a teacher. So really be more like the passive reflection of who you're speaking to. Let the mentee really lead his way and find their own way. So they are motivated by what they want to do themselves, and they need to put in the effort to talk to you and hear their own thoughts and come up with solutions. Be genuinely interested on both sides. Don't start saying yes to a mentorship if you're not sure that you want to do this, because yeah, it's time investment from both parties, and you get what you put in. So as a mentee, you have the responsibility to come prepared, to set up your goals. You have the responsibility to dictate what will be your next step. Prepare and think of what you want to get out of it, because the more you show, the more you tell, the more you will get back, and that's the value of the relationship. And yeah, looking forward to the next one. Thank you.